Hey, welcome back everyone. It is time for another red hot cover call video. Well, hey, look, I'm back behind the mic fired up because we're going to talk about where I'm at in 2023. You know, we are halfway through the year. We're not there yet, but we're going to talk about my projected total returns for 2023. And it absolutely blows my mind because the goal was not this high. Okay, so this is going to be a good one. If you're interested in generating monthly cash flow, that's what we talk about here at this channel. We use the covered call and cash secure put investment strategy where we will use our shares and our cash to generate income on a monthly basis. And that's what I do here. That's what we've been doing here for the past 6 and 7 years, showing you my trades, talking about them, so maybe you learn something. And I'll tell you what, since we started, we've been knocking it down over the years. And I absolutely love it now that we're in the zone month over month over month. We're just generating that monthly cash flow, allowing us to live the good life in retirement. I am 55 and I am retired. So what you're seeing here today is real life trading because I have to pay the bills. If you have to pay the bills and you're worried having a shortfall in income and you're looking for a way to generate monthly income, well, I want you to learn the selling premium investment strategy. So let's go ahead and get to this. If you like anything you hear today, I want you to subscribe to the channel. I come back every week, show you timely and relevant covered call and cash secure put trades, so maybe it ups your game. And hey, look, if you like this video today, bang that like button. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. Now what I'm doing is this. I'm showing you the first 6 months of 2023. And you can see we're not even there yet because it is only the 10th day in the month. We literally have 20 days left and we have a lot of trades coming off the books. And I'm going to show you what I'm projected to make as of the first 6 months of this year. And if we extrapolate that out for the rest of the year, how much we're going to make. Now, hey, that's all pie in the sky, but we're going to use those numbers for today just so you can get a feel as to maybe how you could do if you get your education, you get your experience, and you get in the game. You know, a lot of people watch my videos and they say, oh, I've been watching you for years, yet they've never done it. And I'll tell you what, you have to get in the game, obviously, so you get that experience. We win some, we lose some. But once you get that experience, you start to sharpen that knife of your skill, right? You'll get to a point like me where we're in that trading zone where we win most of the time. And that's where we're at right now. Right now, if the clock stopped, 2023, I pocket $66,768. And that doesn't even account for what trades are on the books for this month. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Right now, we broke through a milestone. Ever since I've been on YouTube, I've always wanted to get this number right here, over $500,000. And as you can see, we did that this month where we were able to cross the $500,000 mark. That's since 2016. When I first came on YouTube and did my first video, boy, I'll tell you what, we just kept adding the numbers and here we are today. For the most part, it has been a fabulous ride. We had some winning years and we had some losing years, but at the end of the day, we stayed the course. And that's what I try to motivate and inspire you, whoever you are. We have to stay the course in anything we do. We have to kind of grind through the tough times to get to the good times. And right now I'm experiencing a lot of good times. And as you can see, we're doing pretty well, having our biggest month ever once I retired in March, where we made $28,635. You know, we followed that up with 14 in April, and ending some trades late in May, we were able to get over 15,000. Now, what does June bring? Well, if you watch my channel, you know a lot of things can change. Nothing is static with me, but let's go ahead and take a look at where June is at right now. And of course, you know this will change because these trades are live and all the numbers are based on if it were to go to expiration and I make max profit. You know I love to be active in my trading. I will buy my options back and we look to generate more credits selling premium. Let's go ahead and take a look at how June is setting up with just 20 days left. Now I know you can see this because I have that 1080p working. A lot of you Absolutely love the 1080p, and for years I just didn't know how to do it, man. Well, finally we got it working so you can really see these numbers. You can see right now we're going to go ahead and look at all of these expiration dates that are happening in June. We have some trades that are working out into July. We're not going to count those, but when you bring all of these together, right? All of these together right now, that's a projected, if it goes to expiration, if I make max profit, that would be an additional $9,300 already added to the $2,100 booked for the month of June. So you could see already we're looking at a very healthy $11,029 for the month of June. Now, granted, it's not $15,000 like May, and it's not $14,000, and it's not $28,000, but you know what? If we can continue making over $10,000, $14,000, $15,000, hey, I'm going to take that. You're going to have months where you have overlapping trades and you just can't avoid it. So I may put on a trade in April, totally thinking I'm going to make max profit of something. I end up buying it back, and then I got to roll it into the next month, and maybe I can't make as much. And maybe I should have let that trade go. But you know, I'm an active trader, so sometimes I don't make the max profit. But what we do is we stay active, and we take every single crumb, place it on the table, and when we stack it at the end of the day, that is what we're judged by. And right now we're looking at $11,500 for the month of June. I'll tell you what, for the month of June, I would really love some of these trades to clear out, and then I have fresh cash because I have so many different plays I want to do. Being a selling premium trader, you know that sometimes you're stuck with what you got. TNA has not turned out to be the play I wanted, but hey, I'm picking up a crumb here, crumb there. You could see right here, I did this little trade on 5 contracts, picking up potentially $220. And then, of course, using more shares, I'm able to pick up $1,500 here, $1,200 there. We work with what we have, and that is going to be the measure of my success. It's not necessarily the numbers and how big they can get. It's about right here, right now. I have a trade that if I make money, it's going to pocket me $220. Now, what I'll tell you to all you newbie traders is this. If I laid out $220 in crisp $10 bills on the table, would you take it? Of course you would. That's how we look at the crumbs. That's how we look at these. They're all crumb trades, and we're trying to pick up 1 crumb, 2 crumbs, and next thing you know, we're talking real money. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these trades here, just so you can get a feel for where I'm at for the month of June. The membership is absolutely banging. I would show you the phone app, which has every real-time trade in and out, every trade alert, and all of the trade alert videos, Money Monday, seeing the world through my eyes. I'm telling you, for what I charge for my membership and what you get, you are absolutely missing out. And right now, if you sign up, I'm going to give you 1 free month. You go to cptdashboard.com, click Upgraded Dashboard, sign up. I give you 1 free month. Take the 1 free month offer. And you're going to see things like this, man. I talk about Procter & Gamble. I just did a trade on Procter & Gamble. That's a double in my dividend trade where I own the stock, and during its off event months, I'll try to write a covered call where I collect what would equal a company's dividend. And we play that game, so we stay in the game, generating little crumb trades, right? I talk about all these big numbers, but at the end of the day, I love these crumb trades. This thing's only going to make me $370 for 30 days. But do I care? Hell no. That's a trade. I love the action, and I'm going to manage this trade as if that were $3,700. Okay? It's all about being in the game. And if you're not in the game, hey, look, you don't even have a chance to succeed. Sign up for the membership, watch an active, successful trader do it. Ask me questions, man. You have access to me and watch all the videos. And hey, when I send those trade alerts, ask me a question about it, right? You're a little skittish, you're a little worried about making a bad mistake or making a mistake. Send me an email. Say, hey, I love that trade alert, but I'm a little worried about this. You have access. That's the beautiful thing with my membership. It's all about having access to a guy just like you that I have mastered this selling premium skill. And now we're doing it to the tune of making the kind of money I'm making monthly now. I'll tell you what, absolutely love it. And I would absolutely love to welcome you aboard. Go to cptdashboard.com, click Upgraded Dashboard, get your 1 free month offer, and get the phone app. Hey, look. 1 free month offer. Would love to welcome you aboard. Now, looking at the trades that I have going, you could see the green are covered calls, red, that's cash secure puts, purple, that's my poor man's covered call. So you could see recently I opened up this Alibaba trade. That's the one we're going to talk about here in a moment, so stick with me. But you can see how we constantly feed the beast, right? So what we do is this. When we generate the cash flow, trades end, we put them right back to work, man. We take those stocks, get them off the bench, put them right into the game, and we're moving forward into July now. See, I think like a contractor, man. I have my tools in my toolkit. We're going to use those tools to generate monthly income. And when we're done with that, right, when we're done with that, we see if we can't get it in the game for the next month. Absolutely love having a trade end in this month and then rolling it to next month, like a contractor would. Hey, man, you got to have income throughout the year. So as you could see, that's what we're doing for July. We're already starting July, so now as all of these start to come off the board, whether I close them or not, I'm going to take all of these positions and keep rolling them until they become profitable. I can exit the trade. Until that happens, we're going to keep using them. This answers a question a lot of people have. Hey, do you still use your stocks when you're down on the position? What I'm going to tell you is this. I'm down on Square. If you know anything about my Square position, I'm in at 74 bucks and Square's trading for 65. So what we do is we get that little crumb trade, right? Hey, I'm not too proud to take 510 bucks every single month as Square starts to find itself and hopefully it gets above 74. I can have my shares taken away. That's what we do, man. And same with TNA. TNA, I think I'm in well over 35. I might even be in TNA at 41. So what we're going to do is while we're using it, right, for 30 days, I'm going to try to write those out of the money strikes where the stock's trading back here. We're going to do 30-day strikes, and I'm going to pick some strike way out here. So the likelihood of it getting to my strike price and finishing over is unlikely. Now, I'm not going to make as much, but I'm okay. Again, at the end of the day, making 44 cents, it's better than making nothing. That's how I see it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Alibaba cash secure put. I'm going to tell you exactly why I chose Alibaba, why I picked the 84 strike, and where I think it goes from here. Real quick, just so you know, I did place this trade. This is what I sent to the members. So Alibaba, when it was trading at about 86, I'm looking at the charts and I'm thinking, man, this thing is not a dog. Okay, we have had a lot of bad news and it really can't find itself over 100. I do see some support lines that I like, and I'm willing to own Alibaba right in this range of $84. So I put on this 23-day trade. You can see it right there. We went ahead and we picked that 84 strike. Now I'm going to show you why I picked that 84 strike, but we picked it. And cash on cash for 23 days, that's going to be almost 3%. That's absolutely knocking it down by any covered call guru standards, okay? So I'm going to pocket $1,250 if I'm assigned the shares. Now, chances are I might buy this back and maybe not make $1,250, but in this case, this is the setup. This is what I'm projected to make. We invested about $42,000 because it's 5 contracts. What we're hoping is not to be assigned the shares. So let's go ahead and look at the charts. I'll talk to you why I picked this. And this is where you're going to get a little morsel of information out of this video that hopefully ups your game. Now, one of the things I absolutely love to tell the members is this. When we get involved in a stock, we want to get involved in its lower 25 percentile. Okay, 25 percentile. We don't want to get involved up here or even up here or even up here or up here where these cats are being left holding the bag. We don't want that. What we're looking for is great entry points. And what I saw with Alibaba, loved it, sent this out as a trade alert. Here's the deal. Alibaba recently fell under 80. Now, it hasn't traded under 80 since last year. And that's when it got a nice little hella move. I don't even remember why, but it wasn't anything related to earnings. That's when everybody was kicking China stocks in the ribs. This thing finds a home above 80, and it keeps moving higher. Now it's trading at 120, and of course, all the fluff comes out of it, and this thing finds itself where? At 80. This is what I love. It rallies, okay? That's like a dead cat bounce from here, right? And then it falls back to where? 80. Now, we're seeing a pattern here. Recently, it falls a little bit below 80, but then pops up right away. This is what I love. 80 is going to be where we're going to stick our flag, okay? 80 is going to be that number for me anyway. Well, I'm looking at the numbers and I'm thinking 84 looks juicy because that is right where I'd love to own the stock. Because even if I'm assigned the shares at 84, if I believe in this trend line, right, this near-term trend line, which by the way, this is about 2 or 3 months here, I'm going to bank that I'm buying in that lower 25 percentile. Again, it's all about that lower 25 percentile. We want to get involved. We don't want to be up here and we don't want to be here and here. That's where every newbie, and I'll tell you what, some experienced traders find themselves in. Well, I don't find myself there anymore. And if I do, there's a reason. And usually I have a plan and hopefully it executes the plan. But those days are over, man. We don't do that. We're always looking for stocks that are trading near their support. Now, this is a near-term support that was broken. Now, I'm going to disregard this because this thing really hasn't found its way back to test it again. So for right now, I'm going to say that this 80, 81 number is where I want to be. So I picked the 84 because remember, this thing was trading at about 85, 86. And I believe that this is just a great place to stick my flag. Because again, I get a decent amount of premium for the cash secure put, right? So here is the current trading range. Well, if I pick the 84 strike, that's a good bit of premium. If I pick the 83 or I pick the 82, I'm getting 250 here, and here I'll get 2, here I'll get 150. So for me, I wanted that 250. I'm willing to own the stock right here, and now that's exactly what I think it's going to do. This is where I think it bounces near that 84 mark. It might even dip a little bit below, but I believe now 84 is a good clean number for me to own the shares. I would love this thing to just move back up to this resistance and then have it play up here. I'm never assigned the shares at 84. We move on. And when we move on, we're pocketing $1,250. And what I'll tell you is this, if I end up owning the shares at 84 and write an at the money 30-day covered call on Alibaba, that bad boy is going to bring me about $4 fat. And my take is this, I'm in at 84, I give my shares away at 84, yet if this scenario plays out, where I make $250 on the front side with a cash secure put and $4 on the other side, think of that. I made $6.50 when the stock has moved nowhere. You know, I just sent an email to the members about how I'm doing that with UPS. Bought it at 170, stock fell. We're buying the options back. We're writing new covered calls. I've done this about 3 times. And my most recent covered call, the 170 strike, I will end up pocketing in this short range about $3,700, having my shares taken away at 170, not making a nickel on the shares. The buy and hold investor makes nothing. They would have made nothing. Yet here I am, wheeling and dealing, making $3,700, having my shares taken away at 170. That's how you can actually own a stock, have it go nowhere, yet you make money. Yet you make money. Now some will say, well, of course you can with dividends, but we're not doing that. We are selling premium, making monthly cash flow. Look, if any of this interests you, man, go to cptdashboard.com, click Upgraded Dashboard, and get your 1 free month offer. But look, if you like this video and you want more of them, bang that like button. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. Now, my next video is all about, can you retire with a certain amount of money? We're going to start with $300,000. So what I want you to do, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to start doing these videos where I talk about, can you retire on $300,000? And being in retirement with real bills, I'm going to give you a front row experience as to how I think you could retire with $300,000 or you could not. And I'm also going to tell you how you could be broke real quick. Look, subscribe to the channel, bang that like button, and until next time, be safe, be healthy, most important, be lucky. May all your covered calls be profitable.